What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys an interesting video. So, Transformers Multiverse. Yeah, I said it. Now, in the world of Transformers, and I mean from start to now, there is quite literally a multiverse to it. Even in the original Transformers, like comics and everything else, have mentioned in multiple different sections a multiverse. So could you imagine if Hasbro, Activision, and all the others came together? I wish like High Moon was still around, but came together, created an online, offline, story-based, team-based game, and the online would be you and some buddies, and then offline would be a selected group of people that would be a part of the story. You know what I mean? Now, custom characters, because I mean, why not? It is Transformers, and if they did something like this is how I imagine it would also be kind of like Xenoverse. It'd be kind of like the Time Patrol, except in the world of Transformers, they do have like really iconic heroes being selected out of their universes and out of time to fight against Unicron and his army of evildoers and all that other kind of stuff, right? So take that concept and put it into a Transformers game, Multiverse, and, you know, go like this. Game starts out with Primus / Unicron's voice choosing a side, such as you can either be good or bad, and then if you play the game and beat it in both good and bad, you get the third actual choice where you can choose both between good and bad, and then choose the outcome of who wins the war at the end, kind of like thing, which would be awesome. But starts out with, you know, Primus's voice, your tale of greatness is yet to be told, or Unicron's voice, your tale of conquest is yet to be told. And then it shoots off to character creation, where you can then go from, you know, level 1 base level of an Autobot Decepticon, maybe a Terracon, multiple different types of bots, not just like, oh hey, you're gonna be an Autobot, you're gonna be a Decepticon, maybe even someone from Beast Wars, right? Maybe you'll be a Maximal or a Predacon or something like that, or whatever. And then you can even choose like a universe, maybe not even a universe, but specifically a planet that you would come from, such as it would either be from, you know, Cybertron, maybe, you know, from ancient Earth, or maybe from, you know, the Beast Planet, or one other planet that are mentioned in the story and or universe of Transformers, right? And then as you level up, progress through the story, which is in the story would be basically just like Xenoverse, you're choosing to either fix and maintain the proper timeline for, let's say, your universe, or for your universe, you're choosing to corrupt it and or swing it over to the villain side, Unicron side, so he can come in and eat your planet, kind of like thing, right? And then that's how that would be based off of from there. And depending on your side, you'd either be working with, you know, all the Maximals and Autobots and every other person who's ever been selected for being the good guys, and same thing vice versa with Unicron, except more likely working directly with Unicron, and he's sending you through time and space because he has that availability because he's a god. And then of course Primus will be doing the same thing, except in his own way, and or what they can do is, considering in the maximal time frame, they have transwarp drives, so they can literally go through time and space, so they can end up doing that exact thing, except more of like time related, so they can even go that route if they don't want to do the whole Unicron and Primus thing. See what I mean? So there's lots of different venues and directions that they can go with an actual customized online, offline, not MMO, definitely not that, like still a story-driven, story-based game with an online aspect where you can actually either play with your friends and you go through And I mean, kind of do it like how like Dungeons and Dragons did it, where you can choose a group of friends, and you and this group of friends can go through the story together, right? And or you can just do offline, which is where it's you and then the selected actual characters of the game, and then you just go through, right? But still be team based, and then have like an online PvP aspect to it, to where it'll be your friends against the villains or whatever else, but still have it to the point to where you can actually have multiple different created characters, like how you're able to do in this game, Fall of Cybertron, with online, to the point where you have a set amount of like Decepticons you can make and a set amount of Autobots, right? So take that same concept, except just give you a set amount of character slots so that you can actually make a different person for at least one of every single one, or at least two of every single one, which would be a lot, in all honesty, to say, because there's a lot of different like robots in like the world of Transformers. But yeah, so take that aspect to it, which would be awesome. But then as you're leveling up, like I was saying, and progressing through and getting stronger and everything, you're then like obtaining skills and upgrades. So then you can get better armor, like better weapons, better skills and stuff like that, to where it makes your robot more unique than everyone else's. Do you know what I mean? Which then would be even more, unique, and that'd be just straight up awesome, considering it's bringing in an actual aspect of you being unique. And then also when you go into the team-based, it's going to be even cooler, especially when it's like team-based PvP like this, where it's you and 3 other people, you or 4 other people, or you and 5 other people, like if they do 6v6 or like 5v5 or 4v4, whatever. I'd be even happier if they did like 1 through like 6. You know what I mean? To where it's like you can do 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5, 6-on-6, something like that. And then bring in aspects of every single Transformers that you've ever seen within the continuity of it, right? So you'll have different planets, you'll have Earth, ancient Earth, you'll have like Cybertron, like multiple different versions of Cybertron, maybe Velocitron, the Beast Planet, a whole bunch of other kind of locations and places like that, moons, bases on moons, like a whole bunch of other kind of stuff, to where you can actually have other aspects. And then eventually they can do DLC stuff, add-on stuff, to where like there'll be like even more Beast War characters from like maybe other continuities. Maybe they'll bring some other cool ones over from like the old like Beast Wars Neo or Beast Wars Second, which was more of Japanese based, but still it's pretty good. But with all that they can do with this, it'd be great. And I'm talking about a lot of this stuff primarily because there's talks, no full confirmation other than like one of the biggest Transformer channels, fan channels, that talks about and releases a lot of really good info on movies and games and everything else, and have never been wrong before, have mentioned there's a possible remaster of this and War for Cybertron. And I mean, that's awesome. That'll, one, revamp and get people ready for something along the lines of a game like this. So I mean, if they're in the works of a game like this, that would be awesome. Hopefully they take a lot of aspects of what I talked about, because if I can think of this, why cannot a skilled game creator think of something like this? Because these are great ideas, and I was just writing them all out while watching like Transformer videos and stuff like that, because I'm really actually hyped if the truth is it does come out of a new War and Fall of Cybertron coming out, and them bringing back the servers and allowing us to do PvP again and everything else, because I would love to be able to bring all that in. And then with this, they can easily just put DLCs on. But a Transformers Multiverse game would be awesome. Literally just be like Xenoverse, except multiple universes, multiple timelines, going through and trying to like maintain like your universe's like actual timeline. and then you go and help other people's like universe. So like your buddies like universe, you and your friend can go into theirs. You can help them out on a mission in their place, like doing their online stuff, like their extra like missions and whatnot, like the side quests. There you go, side quests. But yeah, I mean, I can imagine the Transformers multiverse now. Would it happen? Probably not. Should it happen? Hell yes. Especially if they can actually add a base, like Beast Wars and Beast transformations, like Insecticons and all that other kind of stuff. Oh please, oh please. Combiners. Make it to where like if you and your friends all have combiner bots and like each different ones, y'all can combine into one big one. Now granted, whoever is like the main bot would end up controlling all 5 once it's controlled, like once it's maintained, but that'd be sick. But at the same time, very doubtful. Very, very doubtful. Be pretty cool though. And or make it to where like all of you can be combiner bots and have your own combinations and whatnot, and all of a sudden it's this big giant warfare. That'd be cool. See, there's just like so many different concepts. I mean, come on now, they're coming out with a racing style like Transformers game, so why not something like this? Which I mean, might be good, might not. I'm kind of waiting on that. You never know. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of stoked. But that's it for this video. It was quick. It wasn't too like in depth, but the whole being able to like select, choose a place, like even a planet and whatnot, and just being selected because you are destined to be someone great, but at the same time they're looking to stop you. So whatever side you choose, whether you're like good guy or bad guy, right? Whichever side you're on, they're trying to like stop you. So that's just a cool concept. But yep, that's it for the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Catch me for the next one. Later.